tornado coverage. There's a tornado warning approaching the Tulsa area, and also Ullagar, Sequoia, Claremore, Justice, Flower Creek, Choto, and then Sun Springs, Oakhurst to Tulsa. Again, these are tornado warnings. Let's check out the one heading towards Tulsa. It's radar indicated, and this one near Sequoia. It's radar indicated as well. So both are radar indicated areas of rotation. Again, if you're in a tornado warning, do take your tornado precautions. Let's zoom in on this Tulsa one here. So your area of rotation is going to be right there. That's where your area of rotation is. I don't know if anybody's reported it down, although it would be very hard to see in this environment. So yeah, let's start animating this and get a little history of the storm here. So again, right there. So that's the general movement of the storm. So it's going to go between Tulsa and Oakhurst, the rotation. Again, I haven't saw a confirmed report of it being on the ground. And let's do this one approaching Sequoia as well. Your rotation is going to be about right there. Yeah, gonna be in there. As well as a possible tornado there. You're gonna have very stout winds. Let me pull up my inspection. So at about 900 feet above the surface, your winds are about 80 miles per hour in some spots. So that makes it down to the surface. It's gonna be close to 75 miles per hour of wind gusts. So again, strong wind threat, hail size, and a tornado warning coming through Sequoia, Claremore, Justice, Tawa, and eventually Pride Creek and Choto. Again, both of these tornado warnings are radar indicated. There are 2 tornado warnings in the state. So again, let me circle them. One right there, and the other right in that region. So as we animate these back, you can see they don't have a strong history of a couplet, but they're just quick little spamps that are occurring right now. So really quick spamps are the story of the day. But typically quick spamps aren't quite as damaging, but not always. Again, movement south and east at 25 let me get the speeds right. 50 miles per hour. Southeast at 50 miles per hour. And southeast at 45. So 45 to 50 miles per hour are the general movements on these storms. Again, there's severe thunderstorm warnings elsewhere in the state that are also pushing southeast at 40 to 50 miles per hour. Again, we're watching this tornado warning heading to Tulsa. Just south of Tulsa, most likely. Somewhere between Tulsa and Oakhurst on I-44. There's gonna be your circulation right now. Alright now. So again, looks to be just 4 miles north of Sand Springs. um, 10.5 miles northwest of Tulsa, and about 8.5 miles north of Oakhurst. So again, if you live in that region, be taking your tornado precautions. General movement is to the southeast. Um, Circulation with this Sequoia storm looks to have weakened somewhat. Maybe right now doesn't look strong. Hold on. Let me change what velocities I'm looking at. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like strong rotation now, but you do have again 70, 80 mile per hour winds uphill about 700, 800 feet above the surface of the earth. So when it makes it sound, it's going to be between 65 and 75 miles per hour. And again, really, this Tulsa hook is looking more and more well defined. That doesn't really line up. Oh no, my radar just updated on me. Could be a little bit of time for everything to update. Again, we'll stream live on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Again, I'm kind of waiting for this radar image to update here. But we do have a tornado warning in progress just north of Sand Springs by a couple miles. And then another tornado warning for this Sequoia area. Again, you don't have a well-defined couplet there, but your wind speeds are going to be quite high with this. So Sequoia, you're probably just going to get hit with a strong wind gusts. As we look back at this Tulsa storm, let's see. Yeah, that was going to be where your tornado would be at. Yeah, I'm hoping my reflectivity updates soon. Okay, so just got an update here. So there's your velocity couplet. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably a tornado occurring. Looks like it may have some debris up in it. We're 3.4 miles northeast of Sand Springs. Still only radar indicated, don't have a spotter confirmation on it. But again, I would treat this as if it's on the ground and doing damage at this time. You aren't going to see this tornado. Simply, it's going to be rain wrapped. We're close to the radar, so we're fairly close to the surface here. So really 1850, it's probably going to be a weaker tornado, but I would definitely say there's some sort of circulation there that's either on the ground or very close to the ground and very capable of producing a tornado. And let's take a look at this Sequoia storm. Again, Sequoia, you should be either have just received your strongest wind gusts or seeing it now. Circulation has kind of tapered away with this. It's becoming more of a wind maker right now. There isn't a strong anything that would indicate a strong vorticity coupling in there. Again, there's only 2 tornado warnings right now in the state. Both of them are in the Tulsa metro area. This area I've highlighted these 2 L's in, that's going to be your area of circulation. Again, general movements to the south and east on this. So I do expect it to pass between Tulsa and Oakhurst, crossing the interstates in Tulsa. If you live in Tulsa around these interstates, let me pull up a map to get these interstates mapped out for you. I don't have the interstates around Tulsa memorized exactly. Okay. So again, air circulation has weakened, but not dropped to 0. So this is going to be I-44 right here. This is going to be State Highway. I-44. U.S. Highway 169. So, and 244 is right here in that area. Again, circulation is going to be crossing crossing the highway between Sand Springs and Tulsa right now. That's State Highway 412. 412, circulation is right over State Highway 412. Next, it's going to be crossing 244 right here. In the next couple minutes, 244 is where it will be crossing again. You're going to go right through Tulsa. Good news is the circulation appears to have weakened somewhat, but again, these things can ramp up fairly quickly. So we'll keep an eye on that. Easily can ramp back up and cause damage. They did extend this tornado warning. We'll read this. Radar indicated rotation is a vehicle thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Sand Springs, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. Again, right there is going to be your area of rotation. Somewhere right in there. Again, it's going to cross 244 between Oakhurst and the Tulsa highway square. So again, I expect it to cross somewhere right down there. Possibly cross State Highway, U.S. Highway 75, which is this highway right here. So again, cross 244, US 75, and I-44. That's where you're going to see where the area of circulation will cross. Again, right now, we can't confirm it's on the ground. Circulation does look to have weakened a little bit, which is good. That's what we want. But upper level velocity products still show a definite area of rotation. So again, that's not going to be it. Let's see, again, still only 2 tornadoes warnings in the state. Well, 3 tornado warnings, 2 areas of possible concern for tornadoes. Let's see. Again, this one up near north of Justice and Taiwan. It's kind of hard to see right now. We're getting some radar interference there. Yeah. So what we're gonna assume here is that the tornado's on the ground. Not on the ground, but you should be taking your tornado precautions. Most likely the area of circulation would be right in that area that I circled. So right along that highway 44 right now. It would be about 5 miles northeast of Justice. Again, possible tornado. Need to be taking your tornado precautions. Let's go back down here to the storm near Tulsa. And we just got another update. See if velocity updates for me. If anybody has any questions, pop them in the chat and I'll try to answer them. So again, that's going to be your general area of circulation. We're kind of getting close to the radar, so it's kind of hard to see some details in it. There's your radar right now. So we're kind of very close to it. We are not very far away at all. So if you live near the Tulsa area, be taking your tornado precautions. Let's see, looks like we do have a second tornado warning. Third tornado warning. Excuse me. This is for radar indicated tornado. Ready to tax. It's going to be located just east of Bushy Head and Foyle. This includes Interstate 44 between mile markers 259 and 272. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 4 miles east of Foyle, moving east at 45 miles per hour. So again, couple areas of circulation you need to watch in here. Just see what they do. Again, quick little spin ups are most likely here. Again, tornado warning does continue for north of Taiwan by about 4 and 6 miles to northeast. We'll go back and revisit this Tulsa area of circulation. Circulation has kind of fallen apart, which is good news. That's what we want. Yeah, that's good news. We can't really see the circulation. I was on tilt 2. We're back on tilt 1. Maybe a broad area of circulation, but I wouldn't call that anything. Again, we're getting radar interference, Taiwan, we're just too dang close to the radar to see a whole lot. And as we move towards this storm near east of Foyle, again, very broad rotation, good wind threat with it. A few areas that we will watch. So if anything I need to talk about is happening with these storms around the Oklahoma City metro area. Not really. Again, your tornado would be, let's see, match up things here. And is probably where it would be located at. So again, it would be crossing I-44 now. Or just cross I-44. Be heading towards the Adel area. Locations in this one include Adel, Pensacola, Strain, Kootow, Salina, Wycliffe, Pumpbacks, Bavenar, Oyucha. If you live in those areas, be taking your tornado precautions. Again, storm movement is south and east at 50 miles per hour. Again, storm near the radar in Taiwan. It's just kind of hard to see because it's so close to the radar. Yeah, it's really just hard to make out what's going on. And we'll check on this storm near the Tulsa metro area. Again, here's your, it's right back up. That was going to be your area of circulation. Right now, basically at the US, I-240, US, what was that road? To US 75. That's going to be where your area of circulation is at. It doesn't look like it has produced anything, but be taking your tornado precautions if you live in this area. So that's going to be the neighborhood of Carbondale. Carbondale, the tornado is right on top of you, pretty much. It's going to be crossing that US 75 and I-44 area momentarily. Again, movement south and east at 50 miles per hour. So after that, it's going to be crossing, let's see, what river is that? It's going to be crossing the river there at, from Keystone Lake, at I-44. That's about where it will cross I-44 at. So again, if you live, in Tulsa, east of Riverside Drive, you're gonna have a area of circulation with a possible tornado come over you. You need to be taking your tornado precautions. Right now, it's probably close to Fred Johnson Park, if you know where that's at. Actually, let me pull this up. Yeah. Jinx, it's going to be heading around you, maybe just north of there, barely. It's probably going to go just north of the Richard Jones Airport. But again, a tornado warning is in effect for Tulsa. Our circulation still looks plausible. That velocity signatures all kinds of weird now. But in that area is where I would say you're most likely seeing your circulation at. Let me go down to tilt 1. Yeah, circulation is obscured from radar. Again, we also have these 2 downward tornado warnings in northeastern Oklahoma. Your area of circulation is going to be right there on your southernmost storm. So again, so that's going to be about 5-6 miles east southeast of Pryor Creek. Pryor Creek, you aren't going to be in the risk area for this. It will probably drift, Soto, Sportsman Acres Community, and Sportsman Acres. You need to be taking your tornado precautions. There's an area of spin. It's going to be passing over you here in the next 10, 15, 30 minutes or so. You need to be taking your tornado precautions. The movement is southeast at 50. Okay, they just expired that tornado warning. Okay, don't know what they've seen, but they saw something that says, let's cancel it. But the storm up near Ada still has an area of spin associated with it. It's probably going to go just south of Ada, but Ada will be taking your tornado precautions. Eventually it will move towards Strang, Hudao, Sparvanar, be taking your tornado precautions. Maybe Salina, Wycliffe, be taking your tornado precautions. I'll be preparing to take your tornado precautions. You have an area of circulation right by you. Again, that's a few miles, just 4 miles west-southwest of AL. Again, now we have 2 tornado warnings in the state. Billy right now, this torso circulation looks to have fallen apart. It's just so messy on radar. It's hard to be foresighted on any of this. Everything's just so messy. Yeah, that's going to be a clear area that I have circled. This is a broad area of circulation and wind right now for the Tulsa metro area. Oh, look, they added that tornado warning back. Cool. I was wondering what they were doing. So again, a new tornado warning has been issued. This is for the Soto Sportsman Acres community. Area of circulation is going to be right there, with the rotation being 5.5 miles southwest of Pryor Creek. And that's going to be 6 miles northwest of Soto. And about 8 miles west, northwest of Sportsman Acres. Again, if you live in that area, be taking your tornado precautions. It does have a little bit of a hook on the storm hill. Not seeing any debris at all, which is good. That means it hasn't lofted damage enough for your radar to say, hey, something's wrong here. And that's the area we're concerned with. Up north, Ada will be taking your tornado precautions. It's going to be crossing the highway right by you. The circulation and toss looks to have went away, judging by the reflectivity values. So what I'm planning on doing is I'll stay online for a few more minutes talking about these two tornado warnings you see on your screen here for Adel and for Pryor Creek, Sportsman Acres, Soto area. Just to keep those advised out there. Right now there's no strong area rotation that screams obvious tornado, but there are areas of circulation that could easily produce a tornado. Let's see, check out some of my sources here. Okay. Again, 3 tornado warnings in the state. This one near Tulsa looks very disorganized right now. I'd be surprised if it's doing anything other than being a wind and hail event. Circulation now Ada, we'll start having inflow and out. So just south of Ada, crossing the highway, that's gonna be your area of circulation. Doesn't look like as tight as it did, but there is a radar signature that indicates there is an area of enhanced vorticity and thus a small chance for a tornado. So again, if you live south of Ada, Strang, Hoothow, Salina, need to be taking your tornado precautions, or at least getting very close to be taking your tornado precautions. South of Ada, it's crossing the highway. It has crossed the highway now. So again, south of Ada. Let's see. Literally right now we're seeing very broad areas of rotation. Again, tornadoes are not going to be the main threat for most of this event. It's going to transition to a gusty wind event with winds up to 75 miles per hour and tennis ball to baseball size. Hail is also possible. Let's check out these storms around the OKC area. Yeah, just supercells. Nothing tornadic about them. Large hail, damaging winds. Let's read the warnings on these. 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. That's with the storm now Amble. and golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. That's with a storm near Newcastle and Blanchard. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, looks like that tornado warning's still going. Doesn't line up. Oh yeah, I'm seeing from, OKC. Hold on. Let me switch to Tulsa. There we go. Again, not a lot of surface support for that tornado warning left right now. Choho, Sportsman Acres, this is going to be your most likely area for a tornado. Right now, circulation is kind of broad. Can't rule out a weak tornado with just spin up, put one down, maybe lift fairly quickly. But again, that's north of Soto on the highway to Prior Creek, and Sportsman between Soto and Sportsman Acres as well. And then this storm near Ada, south of Ada by 3-4 miles, has the inflow notch in it. May be capable of producing a quick spin out right now, but nothing too tight right now. Again, this is going to go towards Hoot Owl, south of String, near Sparvina, Salina, Wycliffe, Pumpback. Be on the lookout for a possible tornado and be prepared to take your tornado precautions. Does anybody have any questions as I start to wrap this thing up, as there's no going on that further lot sonar radars helping with? This type of event really doesn't lend itself well to looking at radars and saying, wow. Kind of ambiguous on radars, a lot of it. Again, 75-mile-per-hour winds are likely. Tennis ball to maybe baseball-sized hail. And a couple of tornadoes are not out of the question. See if I'm seeing any reports. I'm not seeing any reports right now, which is good. Not seeing any reports immediately. I'm not seeing any credible reports right now. Doesn't mean that won't change. Tornado warning does continue for Strang heading towards Hudao. Hudao, the air circulation is going to pass right over you. So be taking your tornado precautions. Spavinal, Wycliffe, North Carolina, be taking your tornado precautions on towards Oducha, and eventually Bull Hollow if it holds together. Circulation now Shoto. Looks like maybe a weak circulation trying to develop right over Shoto. Nothing terribly crazy, but again, they can put down a tornado just like that and do a lot of damage. Tornado warning has been dropped on the Tossa storm. So again, only 2 tornado warnings in the state. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue watching these storms. Just wanted to pop on, let everybody know, hey, the storms, you need to be paying attention. Weak circulation is possible near Choto, heading towards Pino Acres and Iron Post, Barilu, Murphy, Cedarcrest. Be prepared to take tornado precautions in case you get a spin up. You are under a tornado warning, so I will be taking your tornado precautions. And then Hootow will be taking your tornado precautions. Wycliffe, Salina, Pumpback, Bovinal, Ojucha be taking your tornado precautions. You are under a tornado warning. Typically these have been brief spin ups, but as we saw that happen last year with El Reno, it can definitely cause a lot of damage, so you have to respect them. Alright, so as always, if you have any questions, let me know, get a hold of me, and I'll do my best to answer them. Stay safe tonight. I'll be back as necessary, as warranted. But if I'm not, severe thunderstorms with gusty winds up to 85 miles per hour, and golf ball, tennis ball to baseball size hail is possible tonight, as well as a couple of weak old tornadoes. So stay well. Talk to you later. Bye.